So in this video, we have a circle which has equation x squared plus y squared equals 20. The line y equals 2 take away 3x intersects the circle at A and B. Find the coordinates of A and B. Now this one is definitely harder than the previous two. Okay, so you really need to have good quadratic algebra skills. So let's crack on, shall we? So just as in the previous two videos, we need to substitute y equals 2 take away 3x in this case into the equation of the circle. So the x squared remains as it is. The y needs to be replaced with 2 take away 3x. So open up a bracket, 2 take away 3x squared, and that's going to be equal to 20. So now we're going to have to expand this bracket out. So leave the x squared as it is. Expanding this out, we're going to get 2 times 2, so 4. 2 times minus 3x, and then minus 3x times 2 is minus 6x twice. So that's minus 12x. And then minus 3x times minus 3x is positive 9x squared. And that's going to be equal to 20. Now collect like terms. X squared and 9x squared is 10x squared. We have the negative 12x. We've got 4 and we've got 20 on this side. So if we subtract 20 away from both sides, 4 take away 20 is negative 16, and we're going to have equals 0 on the right hand side. Now before we go any further, all three of those terms are even, so we can divide through by 2. So 5x squared take away 6x take away 8 is 0. Now, at this stage, we have the three methods of solving a quadratic. Either we complete the square and solve. Personally, I think that's going to be quite tough. Don't really want to do that. Or we use the formula. Seems reasonable for this one. Or we factorise. Now, factorising really depends on your confidence in factorising a quadratic of this nature, okay, of this format. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the quadratic formula rather than factorising, okay? By all means, if you want to factorise, go ahead. I'm going to use the quadratic formula, just we've got a little bit of variety in these videos as well. So, quadratic formula, x is equal to minus b, so the negative of minus 6, which is positive 6, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so that's minus 6 all squared, so that's 36, take away 4 times a times c, which is minus 8, square rooted, all over 2a, which is 2 lots of 5, so 10. Right. So, 36, take away this. So 4 times 5 is 20. Times by 8, so 20 times by 8 is 160. We're adding that on to 36. So that's 196. So 6 plus or minus the square root of 196 over 10. Now, do we know the square root of 196? Well, the square root of 196 is 14. I remember that one. So that's 6 plus or minus 14 over 10. So we either have 6 plus 14 over 10, or 6 take away 14 over 10. Now 6 plus 14 is 20, divided by 10 is 2. 6 take away 14 is minus 8, divided by 10 is minus 8 over 10, or minus 4/5, or minus 0.8. I'm going to go with a fraction. So, because b is to the right of the y-axis, this must have the x-coordinate too. A is to the left of the y-axis, and so that must have coordinate -4/5. So now we need to work out the y values. So when x is 2, we need to substitute that into either of these two equations to work out y. This one's definitely going to be easiest. So 2 take away 3 lots of x. So 2 take away 3 lots of 2. So 2 take away 6 is -4. So -4 goes in there. Or x is -4/5, in which case y is 2 take away 3 lots of -4/5. Okay. Now, -3 times -4/5, don't worry about the 2 for the moment. -3 times -4/5 is positive 12/5. So this is 2 plus 12/5. Now 2 in fifths is 10/5, so 10/5 plus 12/5 is 22/5. And so that is the y coordinate for point A.